Welcome back. A bit of a different video for you today. I recently started writing a blog post about this, and I thought this would be a great thing to talk about on BookTube as well. Obviously, I've relocated from the UK to the US, and relocating from one place to the other, you have to say goodbye to your favourite places that you go, whether that be coffee shops or places you like to go and see, or in my case bookshops, and then you have to rediscover bookshops that you like in the other country. You have to find places that you can get the books that you want, and you can hang out in the way that you used to enjoy the bookshops back in the UK. So obviously Barnes & Noble is a big chain over here. Yes, it's a big, chain. You can get discounts, and it's a big countrywide corporation, but it's such a nice place to be. The shops, the stores, most of them, I have been in a couple that don't, most of them have a coffee shop. Most of them sell things like stationery and DVDs and magazines and calendars and notebooks and things like that as well, but they do have a nice selection of books. And yes, I am a Barnes & Noble member, and so I get a discount on the books that I buy, and they send me offers through and things like that, and I do like a Barnes & Noble. My sort of local Barnes & Noble, it's got an actual Starbucks in it. It's not a Barnes & Noble cafe, it's an actual branch of Starbucks, and it's kind of mid-size. I would say it's a mid-size Barnes & Noble, and it's just a nice place to be. I can hang out there for a little bit and read some books and have a coffee and do some shopping and meet up with people there, which is nice. And when we were in New Jersey, we went to an absolutely massive Barnes & Noble, which was just heaven. It was just so nice. They had so many books. They had a really big cafe. They had 2 floors, all the record department and the sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, and the a lot of the non-fiction books were upstairs, and there was comfy seats upstairs. And then in the very back of the store, they had this whole massive sale section where they had their sale books that are already reduced, and then they had second-hand books as well, and you could take books there to sell, and you could buy books. And I got a lot of books for free, not for free, for cheap. Why am I saying for free? I didn't get books for free, as if they would give me books for free, but they almost gave me books for free, because not only were the books discounted, they were then discounted further, and then I got my Barnes & Noble discount on them. And so it was a really positive shopping experience. It was very nice. Here in Denver, I have found a sort of local chain of books called the Tattered Cover, and what I really like about them is they've got locations in downtown Denver, but they also have locations that you can drive to and park at, and they do fabulous events. I went to their Gail Foreman event, and I've seen other events there that unfortunately were on while I was away, but I would have liked to have gone to, and they also have branches in the airport, so it's like you're going to a real bookshop and not one of those Hudson News places in the airport. And I really like the fact that they've got branches there. They've got a branch in the train station as well, which is really cool, and I like them as a bookshop. They're very nice. I liked chatting to the booksellers when I was there last time, and if you've seen my write up on the Gail Foreman event, you can see they had a really nice event space as well. So that's something that I definitely like in Denver, and I'm really pleased to have found somewhere that isn't a massive chain, and that I can go and feel like I'm supporting a more local business. When I was in New York, I went to the Strand. Hadn't been to the Strand before, don't know why I'd not been to the Strand before, but it was amazing. The selection of books they had there was just spectacular. They had all this cool merchandise with books on and book quotes on, and I wanted to buy it all, as well as buying all of the books. I tweeted out a picture, or I Instagrammed a picture of me sitting on the Fault in Our Stars bench, and their YA section was just really something else, and all the books were so cheap as well. They're another place where they've got new books and second-hand books, and so you can get a combination of, you know, whatever you're looking for. They've probably got it. They also had a really massive selection of expansion packs for Cards Against Humanity, which really made me want to play Cards Against Humanity, and my set of Cards Against Humanity is still in the packing container, not with me yet, and so it really made me miss that. But the Strand, go there. They don't have a coffee shop, which kind of surprised me, but they've got a really cool, like, sort of feminist section in the basement that was just so well stocked, and they've got scattered amongst all the bookshelves, they've got plenty of places to sit, and plenty of places to kind of like chill out and browse the books, and it's just a really nice, it's a nice vibe in there. I've already mentioned these two, but when we were in San Francisco, we went to two really cool bookshops that I liked. One was called the Booksmith, and it had, I think I mentioned that it had really cool music playing, which I know is irrelevant to the books, but it helped me to feel at ease when I was shopping, and it made me feel like I didn't have to rush, because I knew that Ollie was enjoying the music and he could kind of sit with a book and chill and enjoy the music, and I could look at all the books. And again, they had a very, very good selection of books on kind of like feminist studies and things like that, which is always, I think, the sign of a good bookshop, when they're not afraid to put more controversial books on their shelves. And the other bookshop that we went to in San Francisco that I've already mentioned as well was City Lights. It was smaller than I thought it was going to be, and it had a big selection of kind of books that were kind of local, maybe travel books about San Francisco or books set in San Francisco. They didn't have a massive YA section, but they did have a big children's section that was really nice, and had lots of sort of smaller chairs for children to sit in, which I thought was really cool. So I just wanted to create a video just kind of letting you know that even though I've moved to another country and I've had to abandon my favourite bookshops back at home, I'm okay. I've found some bookshops that I've managed to give my patronage to, and some bookshops where I'm able to feel happy. So they're the bookshops that I've discovered and loved so far. If you can think of any other bookshops that I need to be checking out, that I need to be traveling to, any in the Colorado area obviously, or any in the country in general, I will travel for books, then please let me know in the comments. I hope you're having a great week, and I will have another video for you soon. Bye!